Hello everyone, welcome back to Soul Path Guided Tarot. I'm really happy to be back with you again today for another yes or no pick a card with the question of why. So let's talk about that, but before we do, I brought a sunflower out today. It's very hot where I live in the Northern Hemisphere. I live in the southeast part of the United States, and it made me start thinking about the sun gods, how they've been worshipped from the dawn of time. And the sun gods were worshipped because they guided you and led you to the truth, to your truth. So then I started thinking about the sunflower, and what does a sunflower mean? Well, spiritually, the sunflower means, getting to the core of who we are. Well, that's our truth. And inner confidence, trusting, a deep desire to succeed, and happiness. So we've got the new moon in Leo coming up later this month. Of course, Leo's represented by the sun. Leo's all about exuding confidence, right? It's that beautiful fire energy, and it's represented by the sun, as I said. So I thought we would do a little homage to the sun and the sunflower. So let's get started. We have 6 different groups today. All the crystals have some aspect of yellow or gold in them. So your first choice of group 1 is a bumblebee jasper. This is in the shape of a heart. Group 2, this is a citrine point. See if I can get that up there for you. You can see there's some inclusions in the back. Here we have mookaite. I love this stone. This is not a stone I would typically go for, but something about this one just made me buy it. So mookaite, pyrite, golden energy of the sun. At first thought of as gold, only to be determined that it's not gold, then later coined as fool's gold. Double pointed tourmalated citrine. Some inclusions, some cool design inside, and then a pretty nice big chunk of honey calcite. All right. So this is group 1 with the bumblebee jasper, group 2 citrine point, group 3 mookaite, group 4 pyrite, group 5 double pointed citrine, and group 6 honey calcite. Take a moment, take a few deep belly breaths, close your eyes, and just feel into what is it that you should be listening to today? What crystal is calling to you? And if there's more than one, there's going to be a message for you from both piles. And we'll get started. Hello, group 1. This is your choice. You chose this really pretty bumblebee jasper. This is an amazing stone to work on your feelings about yourself, self-love, self-worth, self-recognition. So it's a really positive stone about self-empowerment. So here's your oracle. I asked Spirit to give me 6 cards and shuffled for them. So we'll look at yours in a minute, but let's start with your tarot. This is a general read. To my subscribers, I send you tremendous waves of love. You are amazing people. If you're new, welcome. I take what flips out. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. If it doesn't, go ahead and choose another pile, please. First card out, Cancer energy, Chariot. Nice. The Moon. Okay, this is Pisces energy, but a lot of Cancer energy comes through with the Moon as well, right? Cancer is ruled by the Moon. 2 of Wind, which is the 2 of Swords, crossing. And 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Earth, power. Okay, so you've got 2 major arcana here, and then 2 cards of contemplation, 2 cards of uncertainty, 2 cards of, am I in a holding pattern or do I make a change? So both of these cards, right, so this is your Libra energy here, the 2 of Swords, and then you've got your Capricorn energy with your 4 of Earth or 4 of Pentacles. Both of these cards represent kind of a holding pattern where you are thinking about the outside situation. You're thinking about the outer world. You're thinking about the people who surround you in your day-to-day life. You're thinking about the future. But you're also thinking about the past. Okay? And these two cards represent that perfectly. So here is the moon, which is a little bit about fears. Why? Because there's unknown or something has happened in the past. People haven't had boundaries, or your boundaries have been stomped all over. People haven't respected you. There's a lot of unknowns, uncharted waters for you. So there's a little bit of fear there. Maybe in a relationship, you're not sure where that other person is coming from completely. In a career situation, there's uncertainty there. In a home life, there's been some disruption in the home life. And you're sitting here saying, well, do I move on? Do I take the chance? What do I do? So here's a card about movement, moving on into something better for you, that's meant for you, that's more resonant with you and your truth and your core. So if you didn't listen to the intro, I'd ask you to go look at it, because we talked a lot about the sunflower and the sun. But you see a lot of yellow in this picture right here with the chariot. And this is moving to something that is right for you. This is moving to something that supports you and your emotions, right? Because this is a Cancer card. Cancer is all about emotions. So you might have some Cancer placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus, all right? And then you've got the moon, which is a lot about emotions, right? And these two cards meaning you're kind of at a standstill because perhaps you're afraid based on your emotions and they've been hurt, or you're just feeling unbalanced and uncertain and you're afraid to take a step forward because it might not be the right step, or you need to let go a little bit and loosen the reins, right? I mean, the chariot doesn't have any reins here. Everything is powered by the law of attraction, right? By the thinking mind. Thoughts become things. And so it's kind of like you need to take a step, because not making a decision is making just that, a decision of nothingness, of no change. Okay, so this is really interesting how these cards came out, because they really are the same cards if you think about it. All right, so let's look at some of your other cards, and we'll pull your oracle. Again, I shuffled for that, so we'll see. Spirit never disappoints. All right, so you have Spirit. I just said Spirit never disappoints, and you get Spirit. Heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. So they're coming in to try and help you to make a decision, to see something that you're not seeing. Okay, so maybe you think you want something, or you want someone, or you want to go in some direction, but they're going to show you that maybe that's not the right thing for you. It's not for your highest and greatest good. For some of you, this is regarding a career and financial abundance, successful career, happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. So for some of you, you're going to have some actual intervention, some integration of information that comes from spirit, that comes from your ancestors, that comes from someone you are connected to here on this earthly plane, to help you move forward into a path is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like a winding path, and the curves and the steepness of it all is a little scary, but they're trying to show you that you have the confidence, you can have the confidence you will make the right decision if you just let go, because when we hold on so tight, nothing can flow, right? Nothing can grow from that. It kind of stays stuck. It stays stagnant. So maybe you're asking about your career, and then you get higher power, number 4. So here again, first you get Spirit coming in saying heavenly assistance from your angels and guides, and then you have higher power. And if you can see that, her third eye is completely opened up, right? Connected to the divine, connected within, surrounded by the angels. And for some of you, this is Cancer energy coming through again. Cancer here about things of family, things of relationships, things about home, things about dealing with your emotions. It might be having to let go of like a codependent relationship. It might be having to let go of some kind of tension or history with a strong female figure, a mother, an aunt, a grandmother, something like that. it can have a lot to do with you stepping into more feminine energy, regardless of your gender, because that feminine energy doesn't hold on so tightly. It doesn't grasp. It doesn't hold on to the fear. It kind of emotes what they're feeling and then steps forward, trusting and knowing and flowing. And that is very synchronistic with what we talked about in the introduction, right? Trust was a big component, and symbolism for the sunflower and the sun. Okay, let's see, what else do we have for you? Angel, spirits, and guides. All right, let's see, you've got transformation. So, and yet you have the number 8, so 88. Again, 88 is the number of abundance, okay? So for those of you who are asking about anything to do with your material possessions, your career, an education that's going to move you towards a career, something that you are going to do that you're going to kind of do it on your own, and you're not going to follow the old rules and the old way of doing things. And it's a little scary, right? Because are you going to be able to make it? Will you be able to put food on your table and you know, pay your rent and pay your mortgage? For some of you, this transformation is about like you spiritually, because you've really kind of up leveled this year with all these changes in the energy. So you're at a crossroads. You're just holding on. You're in a holding pattern, because you're like, what do I do with this energy? What do I do with this new me? What do I do with these new perspectives and these new ideas? Which, you know, that's totally normal when we go through massive change and awakening. Okay, for those of you asking about financial matters, number 36, there is always enough. Okay, there's always enough. And when we set that intention that there's always enough, even when things are scarce, even when things are difficult, whether it's in love, in financial security, in happiness, in health, when we always say there's always enough and remind ourselves, it becomes a mantra, we start to embody that energy, and that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. I know that for myself, I've had health issues, and I always told myself and saw myself healed and moved into that space in reality at some point. Through financial troubles, when I wasn't sure if I was going to have a place to live, I always focused on there was always enough and gratitude for the smallest of things, even when there wasn't a lot of material things to be grateful for, and that shifted. So I'm a true believer in what you send out, you bring back in. Okay, let's see what your oracle is here. Oh, I love this. Humpback whale singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. So that has a lot to do with intention, right? And it's the power in your soul, and then you have higher power. So definitely downloads, intervention, spiritual awakening, growth, assistance. Some of you are probably starting to have some pretty intense dreams, and you're starting to ask yourself, you know, is that real? Am I making it up? So they just showed me somebody who can actually, you see things almost like you're a bird flying, almost like remote viewing, and it's giving you clues as to your next steps, and you're just like, I don't know what to do with that. Is that for real? I just heard somebody say, can you slow that down? I'm not getting it. Okay. And then you have criticism. I am able to take criticism on board and use it to improve. The opinions of others are just opinions. They cannot bring me down. Yeah, so that's so much about maintaining your integrity of your thoughts, right? Because as I said earlier, thoughts become things. So through transformation, when we change, people that we've known a long time look at us and say, what's wrong with you? Or what happened to you? Or why are you acting this way? And what have you done? And, you know, they make it almost a criticism, right? For our evolution, for our growth. And Spirit is saying that needs to just kind of fall to the wayside and ignore that, because there's this transformation and all of this success, whether it be spiritually or here in the material world, that's going to come to you. There's always enough. And you've got the number, like I said, 8 and 8, so 88. And then look at this. Happiness, yellow, the color of the sun, just what we've been talking about today, very synchronistic. There are so many things in my life to be happy about. I choose to be happy in this moment, absolutely. So choosing to be happy, making that decision, not holding on to something, because there's fear of the unknown. Sometimes a little bit of fear is good to prompt us, right? Otherwise we'd all get very complacent. So pile 1, this is a yes. This is obviously a yes because you have tremendous, powerful cards around you, and I truly believe that you do have some divine intervention going on here with your growth, and these cards are just saying you're at a holding pattern, you're not going in reverse, you're not stuck, but because you're assessing, and Spirit is saying trust that intuition a little bit, trust the transformation, trust the power in your soul, right, and the higher powers around you as you move through this process. All right, so if something resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. They're 45 to 55 minutes long. You can ask whatever you want. If you want to enter the contest, I pull a name at random every month during the new moon. Just please make sure you are a subscriber, and in the comment section write "I enter." I will then add your name to the collection of names that I randomly choose from for the free reading. All right? As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 2. This is your selection. This is a citrine point. We'll put that off to the side. So I shuffled for these. I asked Spirit to give me 6 cards today. We will see what that one says at the end, or towards the end. So for my subscribers, thank you so much. To everyone who's new, I say welcome. So happy to have you. This is a general read. I take what flips out. I've had people in the comment section ask me about personal reads. In the description box of the videos, you will see my email where you can reach out to me, and I'll give you the details on scheduling a personal reading and any other questions you might have. All right, so we take what flips out. First card out, 4 of water, the flood, Cancer energy. A lot of Cancer energy coming through so far today. Okay, and this is the Knight of Wands, or Brother of Fire, Leo energy. So I love that. We talked about Leo energy today. If you didn't listen to the intro, it's a little different than normal. We talked about the spiritual significance of the sunflower and the sun, because we've got a new moon in Leo coming up. 6 of wind, clarity. So here you've got Mercury and Aquarius coming through. The Fool, nice. Love the Fool energy. It's Uranus energy. Great planet for disrupting things if it's not working out the way it should, as the universe sees it. And then Mother of Earth. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful Capricorn energy coming through. Love this card. Very pretty. Okay. So group 2. I see a big transition for you. I see a huge shift, a fundamental shift, not only in your actual circumstances, your current material world, 3D world circumstances. I also just got a really high-pitched ringing in my left ear. So the card that's screaming at me the most, or the 2 cards, are these 2 cards. So 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords. This is transition. This is elevating to something else that hasn't been, will never be right for you. This is going into sometimes what's considered uncharted waters, right? Where we follow what inspires us. Where maybe if we've been lacking in inspiration and energy, something fires us up. Something gives us a new kind of spark in our eye, a jump in our step, a pep in our step, however you want to say that, where you kind of re-energized, or you're thinking about that. Because what this card represents more than anything is the need for a change, and you are being prompted and pushed by the universe. And this Uranus card is always about change, disruption. Now, disruption and change can be uncomfortable, but it can also be a really good thing. And what I love about this, again, and this is what I was talking about before. So here you've got, that Leo energy. So you might have some Leo placement as well, but we're talking a lot about that inner confidence, exuding that confidence to go for something that you're now inspired to go for, something that you want to embody, move forward with, shift your energy, shift your life, because you have felt left behind, lacking, emotionally unfulfilled. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 strikes. I'm out. I'm done. And this ring reminds me of a mirror where some reflections required. Like, what has life been like lately? What do I need to look at honestly? What do I need to really see in myself? What do I need to change? And look at the golden ring of this. It reminds me of the sun, right? Truth, the truth of who we are, confidence, core, and self-empowerment, self-love, self-worth. So I love this shifting out of this energy. And for many of you, it is about improving your reality in this everyday life that we live. So it can be very much about, can I pay my bills? Can I have a better job? Can I create something from nothing? Can I survive on my own? Can I be independent? The answer to all of those things is yes. Can I embody self-love and self-worth after pain and after suffering of the past in a relationship and offer myself up, transition from someone who felt like this empty, nothing has ever been just quite right for me, to look at me. I'm going to create my own reality here. I'm going to create something that it's like self-sustaining, where it's positive and it's flowing and it's emotional fulfilling. And it's kind of this never-ending swirl of positive, abundant energy. And this is filled with fish, and fish all represent abundance. So I love this energy. I love these cards. It shows such a shift, such a change, which change can be hard, but change is good. Time to shine. Look at that. Time to shine makes me think of Leo, right? Shine yourself. Shine for the world. Shine for no other reason than just to make a shift, because 32 is a 5. It's about a change. It's about overcoming. Creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. So this is great because, we've got spirit making a change for you, because it's been a situation that hasn't been what you needed or what you wanted, with a lot of energy pushing you, new inspiration, new desires, new thought process about yourself, right? Into something where maybe you don't know what the outcome's going to be. Maybe you don't know which way you're really going to go, but you're just going to go with it. You're going to trust, because it's time to shine. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So that's fantastic. All right, angel, spirits, guides. What else do we have for group 2? Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 2? Angel, spirits, and guides. Okay, first card out. Imagine. And you've got, all this blue with the moon. That's emotions. What's going to bring you back into balance? Because 2 is about emotions and balance. 2 is about being centered. 2 is about dealing with the energies of the opposites, right? Of the things that aren't making us happy into, okay, I'm going to focus on what's going to make me happy, what's going to make me centered. So, and here she is, she's kind of like hanging on to the moon, looking for guidance, looking for illumination. And that all is going to come from within when you trust, when you take some chances. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 1? Look at that. Number 15, cow spirit. The miracles are endless. I love that. Yeah, expect miracles, right? Here you have the number 6. Here you have the number 6. So 66, or the number 6. Or if you're seeing those numbers, or 6666, or even 666, that's not a bad number. 6 is a number that it resonates with our heart. That's what it's about. It's the number for love. So this can be about a relationship where you're recovering from something that was pretty detrimental to you. Maybe to you emotionally, maybe to you, actually physically, maybe just to you in general. And it's just kind of left you soured and afraid. And Spirit's saying, we're going to move you from that into something beautiful. Expect miracles, okay? You can be this new empowered you. Someone will still come forward and love you and respect you and honor you in a way that nourishes you, where you can have a really healthy, balanced, number 2, emotionally fulfilling relationship. All right, let's see what else we have. Group 2. Yes or no, group 2, spirit, angels, spirits, and guides. Yes or no, group 2. And you get flexibility. So you know, it's funny because before I almost said we don't want to get too attached to any certain possibility or outcome, because then we end up being a little bit disappointed if it doesn't show up a certain way. And Spirit's saying to be flexible, because when we're flexible and we send, whether it's, you know, I need this job, or I want to try this particular way of life in another part of the world, or a new relationship, or just anything at all, a new career, anything at all, be flexible on the path that gets you there. Okay, be flexible on it. It might not look exactly like you have envisioned in your head right now, but if it's the core is the same of what you want, you're still going to get there. You're still going to have the miracles. You're still going to have the abundance, but sometimes it shows up in different packages, things that we didn't know were even possible. Okay, so be open, I guess, is the biggest message. And then you have Moose, wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars. I love that. Yet keep your feet grounded on the earth always. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul, your intuition. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Yeah, so with this integration of new energy that's going to come in, with this help that you're going to get from the higher realms, because that is exactly what the cards are saying right here. They're going to ask you to pull the wisdom from within you, and you have it from the experiences you've had. Now, that doesn't mean you have all the answers and the exact outcome, but you have the wisdom and then the direction to stay connected, not only to the divine, but stay grounded, because in that center point is your heart space, and that's where your intuition speaks to you, and you can follow through with great success, right? Great outcomes. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else? Final card, angel, spirits, and guides. Okay, so you have self-image. Look at that. Are you seeing yourself as you are, or is it a little bit distorted? Are you seeing yourself for the beautiful soul that you are, or is it a little distorted? As my inner beauty shines through, my confidence grows. I am beautiful in mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, so for some of you, you have to shift this Four of Cups has been because someone else projected upon you something that wasn't real to kind of keep you controlled. And that happens sometimes in families and friendships and relationships, definitely, and even sometimes in career. And it's really important that we step out of that. And when we don't step out of that, we get stuck in that pattern. The universe comes in with the Fool, Uranus energy, that disruptive energy, and the Six of Swords to say, now it's time for a change and a shift. So Pile 2, this is definitely a yes for you. This is big movement for you. This is big integration of new energy, which is going to bring new options, new opportunities, new situations, new people. So stay, open, but definitely stay grounded and connected, because that's going to help you stay centered. You've got a lot of sixes here and a card about balance. So to be centered, to be balanced, to be able to maneuver the variety of options, choices, and the different paths that you may have before you, that's going to be important, okay? So again, this is a yes. Something resonates or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. It's 45 to 55 minutes long. I pull a random name on the new moon. If you would like to enter the contest that I give away the free reading every month, just hit the subscribe button, and then in the comment section, please write I enter, and I'll know to add your name to the group of individuals who would like to get a chance to win that reading. I do this every month, okay? As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 3. This is your choice. This is the Mookite. All right, so we'll put this off to the side. I did ask Spirit to give me 6 cards that I shuffled for. I didn't choose them, so we'll choose that to take a look at that towards the end. To my subscribers, I send you tremendous waves of love. You are amazing people. You touch my heart with your comments all the time. Everyone who's new, welcome. I appreciate you tuning in. Please consider subscribing. I know that many of you watch many of the videos but haven't subscribed yet, so I would ask you to please consider that. And then I've had some comments lately about personal readings. Just my email's in the description box below, and you can email me. All right, first card out, Judgment. Nice, love that. Ooh, the Hierophant. Wow. Group 3, what's going on? Knight of Cups. Wow. I'm just curious what's at the bottom. King of Cups. Okay, I had to look at the bottom. Okay. Right away. Emotion, emotion, emotion. Love, relationships, family, something that you have your heart set on. Huge emotions going on here. So there's been a shift. You have decided, you have made a commitment, you have experienced things that have not given you what you want in this life, and you've kind of hit like the stop, you've hit the brakes, you've said enough. There's things that you've experienced that have been catalysts for you to emerge so altered by what happened. Perhaps it was the split of a relationship, or it was a combining of a family, or the breaking apart of a family. It could have been the breaking apart or the fracture of a dream that you had regarding anything in your life, career, family, love, independence, whatever. But something was the catalyst to bring you forth and emerge completely altered in some way. And it may have been, even for some of you, things that you witnessed in your family. So if you had parents that you saw things and you said, I'm never going to experience that. I never want to have that. I never want to be like that. I never want to be a part of that. I never want to be a victim of that, whatever the case is. There is a tremendous, tremendous intended focus to move forward in your life very, very differently. For some of you, this is going to have to do with a relationship, with being with someone. Oh, look at that in Scorpio energy with the Death card underneath. Yeah, just opening yourself up, but for different experiences, and with love, with emotional fulfillment, with someone. So for a relationship, this is going to be meeting someone who's older, being with someone who's older, almost as like a friend and a mentor, but ends up being like this amazing love of your life. For some of you, this is going to be witnessing others having some kind of relationship that you've always wanted but never had, and now not settling for anything else, only settling for what you know is right for you, that you're committed to. For some of you, it's moving into a relationship that is just going to be, it's going to be lifelong. It's going to either look like a traditional relationship, or it's going to be very untraditional, but that commitment is going to be soul deep, because there's a deep soul contract. There's a deep connection that's gone lifetimes and lifetimes with someone. For some of you, this is the thing that you have wanted to do forever, that you have been thinking about, but always saying, I can't do it. And there was one reason or 10 reasons why you couldn't do it. You're going to realize this is the only thing that's going to make me happy. I have to take the risk and do it. And you're going to find out that you're going to be really fulfilled. I mean, right here, this is Scorpio energy. Like, follow your passion, go for it. Don't wait. Okay. I'm not saying go out and quit your job and, don't be responsible, but do the homework, spend some time digging in, see what you have to do. Start a little bit at a time, but it's going to bring you a tremendous amount of abundance and happiness and success and love for self, for life, right? And what's under that but the Death card, more Scorpio energy. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a lot of Scorpio energy coming through for sure. Make sure you set boundaries with yourself. Don't fall back into old traps and old patterns, okay? And total opportunity to do it differently, right? Change everything about how things have been, whether it be the way you thought about yourself, a situation, a person, life in general. Do I belong here? Do I not belong here? Should I, shouldn't I? I mean, just a huge shift. So that's really positive. So I love that. And I love these two cards together. Okay, let's see what else we have. Group 3. star. 21, the silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. Yeah. So this is about, because you've shifted, right? Because you've followed a path, you've experienced, you've grown, you've seen, you've healed, you've suffered, you've healed some more and grown from it. Everything you see is differently. So some of you have really gone and had like a really traumatic, difficult, terrible thing happening where you are literally emerging from the bottom of the ocean and coming up like, you know, what do you call that? A typhoon in the water? You know what I mean? Where you just come up and these big geyser of water comes. Some of you are just emerging from the bottom of the sea, straight up, connected, completely in alignment, and completely certain that whatever wasn't right, and you're going to be open and knowing that you're going to go into something that's going to expand your heart, awaken your heart, fulfill your heart, open your heart again after being closed off, right? Be willing to meet someone. Look at that. To be fair, balance. Yeah. Having been through something, having to rebalance, but knowing like I've got this wisdom now, right? The owl sits at the top of her head, guiding based on logic, yes. Based on experience, yes. Based on what you feel, yes. The owl's head can turn around at 360, right? Can see everything, can assess everything to create an alchemy so that there's complete alignment, right? And number 38, that's an 11. That's being on your path, your true path, your north node, what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to experience it. All right, what else do we have? Oh, that flew out. Oh my gosh, you guys, another number 11, 11, 11. So you're my 11, 11 group, 111. Make your dreams real. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about here. You are just not going to wait around anymore. One way or the other, you're going to move towards what makes you happy and fulfilled, right? Leaving the emotional charge of the past behind, because that keeps us stuck in the past. This card, resurrection, it's like I said, you came from the bottom of the ocean and just, emerged the clouds. I mean, I just get this like jumping from the bottom and up. I keep seeing that like, surfacing, just amazing power behind that. 11, 11, moving into something that's right for you, that's meant for you, that you were designed to experience, that you were designed to be. And look at that, water spirit, manifesting dreams, more water. It's like I said, all these emotions. This is gonna be amazing because it's gonna be you, with this resurrection card, releasing the past and ending that cycle, making that commitment, and then again manifesting your dreams, because our dreams fulfill us. Our dreams touch our emotions. Okay. All of our emotions are about our dreams, whether it's love of person, love of self, love of something you want to experience. It's all an emotional charge, right? And this is all very positive because it's balanced. It's meant for you. 11, 11. Beautiful. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past. Boom. That's what we've been talking about here. And embrace change. Yeah, change has to be embraced. We cannot be reluctant about the change. Obviously, if it's dangerous, if it's crazy, that could put us at risk for harm, no. But change, embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Again, the frogs, for the most part, we think of them in the water. Yes, there are tree frogs, but we think of frogs in the water. A lot of emotion. All right, let's see, what else do we have for you? Group 3, angel spirits and guides. Angel spirits and guides. What else do we have for group 3? Okay. Clear thinking. My mind is clear and focused. I will not let my mind become cluttered with needless thought. Nope, because you've got the Hierophant here, this Taurus energy, very committed. Very committed. And then the other card that flipped out is organization. I am an attentive and organized person. I will keep my mind focused and clear of unhelpful thoughts. Exactly. Clear thinking and then being organized to keep clear of unhelpful thoughts, right? Being focused, 1111, good energy, focused intention, being up-leveled, only if it resonates with your heart and your emotions, knowing that you're going to manifest your dreams and there's going to be a lot of prosperity. So this is a beautiful yes. There is no doubt that this is a yes. All right, so if something resonated or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. Every month I give away a free reading. If you would like to include your name in that, it is a 45 to 55 minute reading. You can ask whatever you want. I just need you to be subscribed to the channel, and then in the comment section write I enter, and then you can have your name added to the grouping of names that I draw from every new moon for the free reading. As you go forward, I wish you peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 4. This is your choice. Pyrite was called Fool's Gold when they were mining for it. So this is a oracle card that I shuffled for. I didn't pick these, so we'll look and see what yours is towards the end. So to my subscribers, thank you so much. I can't begin to tell you how you affect me with your kindness. I am so grateful. To everyone who's new, welcome. To those of you who've been to listen to several of the videos, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. All right, general read, I take what resonates. I had a couple of questions about personal readings. You can find my email on where to contact me, and I can give you more information on that in the description box below the video, okay? Okay, first card out is the Tower. Don't freak out. Two of Fire. Oh, I like to see that with that. Okay, Angel Spirits and Guides. What else? For group 4, Angel Spirits and Guides. Mother of Water, that's your Queen of Cups. 5 of Wands. And Strength, Leo energy. Now, hopefully you listened to the intro. I did it a little differently. I talked about the symbolism of the sunflower, how it's related to the sun, and what it means during Leo season and the new moon in Leo that's coming up. So it's a timeless read, but it really is a good kind of stepping stone for us to step into something that self-empowers us so we can create and manifest the reality that we're hoping for, okay? All right, so I know everyone looks at this first when they see it. So the Tower, of course, when we see the Tower, we think, oh gosh, what's coming? What's gonna happen? What on earth? You know, Mars energy comes in here and says, this is not okay. This life that you've had, or this belief that you had, or this relationship you had, or this job, or this situation was really detrimental to you. Your soul didn't come here for that. It was non-sustainable. It wasn't really for your highest and greatest good, okay? Because there was a lot of struggle associated with that. This is the 5 of Wands. Some of you, the struggle may have been within, like you struggled. Do I stay in this? Do I want to be in this? Is this worth it? Is this what I want? Is this all there is for me? You know, that kind of inner struggle. For some of you, it was a lot of conflict with other people. The situation was just constantly draining, right? And it has a lot of energy behind it because it's being pushed with this fire energy. So it's always in your awareness. You know, some of you feel it in your gut, some of you feel it in your heart, some of you just analyze it and it causes you anxiety and sadness and depression and sleepless nights. But that had to go, okay? And why does it happen? Spirit knows that you're strong enough to maintain whatever comes your way and welcome the new. This is Leo energy, right? Leo energy. We're talking about the sun and the sunflower and Leo energy. Exuding confidence, powering up, empowering yourself, healing, overcoming, being tenacious and resilient. So why? So that you can make a decision. So yet more fire energy, right? Two of Wands. Make a decision that is finally in alignment with your heart, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups embodies the ultimate in intuitive, divine feminine, beautiful, emotional, stable energy. It's Cancer energy. It's going within and tapping into your abilities. We all have those abilities. And you emerge regardless of what happens to you. You emerge like the lotus from the mud. You can survive anything. So some of you have gone through so much in your life and you're just thinking, I cannot do one more thing. I can't take one more thing. And I hear you. I have been there myself saying, not one more thing. You know, one of the things I say is when I do my meditations, pray, whatever, I say, let me experience things with ease and grace. All right. Not struggle, not pain. And so, you know, that's something you might want to consider. We can still learn, we can still grow, our soul can still get where it needs to go with ease and grace and without pain. So this is Spirit saying that the changes are necessary. They had to be done. The things that you're uncertain of, but deep within, you know the answer, those are changing. There's going to be a new plan, and that plan's going to require courage and strength and tenacity, but you're going to come to this peaceful, harmonious convergence that is so coherent that it's going to provide you with a sense of well-being that you've never experienced nor expected before. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group? What are we here for? Yes. Abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune, and lucky chances. And look, 5, where is it? 55. That's overcoming changes and challenges in this material world, in our 3D world. Okay? Overcoming, moving from struggle, moving from lack, moving from pain, moving from misfortune to good fortune, moving from feeling unlucky, unblessed to feeling lucky. Okay? Overcoming the challenges. 55, letting that go. Okay? Moving from those things that keep you stuck in the past, stuck in a rut, stuck in lack, stuck in emotionally being empty. Loyal heart. Okay, yeah. So for those of you, we talked about relationships. For those of you who are in a situation where there's a lot of conflict, you're going to move out of that. That's why the tower's here, to come into a new path, a new line. And that strength that you've endured going through that is going to give you a lot of insight and information so that you can see clearly, but yet you're still going to be very connected to the heart space, because here you've got the Queen of Cups. She's the ultimate in being connected to the heart, and you've got this heart here. So, and they're sitting on an egg. Egg represents new beginnings. 35 represents abundance. So a relationship that is really going to be very different, and you are going to find that other soul that you're meant to be with, but you had to go through a variety of things before you could be with that person. This can also be finding that thing in your life that gives you that sense of completion, or sense of purpose, or sense of, this is what I was always meant to do. And then you have 1, ant spirit, time to collaborate. So I mentioned here you have these 2 owls sitting on the egg. It's about a new beginning, right? A new beginning of something that's going to feed your heart and soul. And then you have the number 1 here, time to collaborate, new relationship, new job, putting the puzzle pieces together on the new path into something that's really fulfilling. That's something that makes you happy, that something that makes you feel like this was what I was meant for. And I know I had to go through those things before to get to where I'm meant to be. Okay. So you do have Mars energy coming through here. You've got Mars energy coming through here. It's masculine energy. It pushes you. It doesn't let you sit. It doesn't let you get comfortable in things that are uncomfortable. Okay. Got Saturn energy in here. Saturn energy comes in and disrupts everything as well. All right. Angel, spirits, and guides. Leadership, stag, spirit, number 39. So for some of you, it's going to push you into a leadership role. For some of you, you're going to have to take leadership of your own life, right? Be accountable and step into a leadership role, being empowered. I said, if you didn't listen to the intro, please do so. It's very much this whole energy of the sunflower and the sun's about empowerment, self-worth, believing in yourself. You have the capabilities to lead yourself and others, to formally lead or informally, but you can help others move through this kind of thing. So maybe some of you will be counselors, maybe some of you will get into some kind of spiritual practice or spiritual business or coaching business. Some of you are just going to lead a group of people, and you're going to be one of those. You ever read about those business owners? You don't really hear about them, but they say, oh, well, things have been really tough, so I didn't take my salary and we split that up for, everyone so that they could make it through tough times. I know that doesn't happen very often, but when we hear about it, we're like, wow. So I'm not saying you're going to do that, but, leaders, they take whatever comes their way and make a new beginning out of it that's fulfilling to everyone. So again, it can be in that capacity, or it can just be taking leadership and ownership, of your own life. All right, let's see. Raven, shaman, you are the creator and magician. I love when spirit does this. This is awesome. Use your gifts for good. We just talked about that. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. That's using your intuition, right? That's that beautiful Cancer energy of the Queen of Cups. Claim your place as the keeper of mysteries. So definitely, some of you are definitely going to have some kind of spiritual work, business, and you might just have a traditional job, but start to bring that in. Okay, so this is kind of an old example, but way back in the day, the Chicago Bulls were like the premier championship basketball team in the US forever. Their coach obviously had an incredible group of talented people, but he was a very intuitive, mindful, meditative coach, and he helped to teach his team how to be that way, because it was so much about the mind and the heart over the physicality of something that can be so incredibly demanding on your body. So that's an extreme example, but you can be in a regular job, or be the boss of a group of individuals and have them start with some kind of positive thoughts or feelings throughout the day, uplift everybody, and it changes everyone's outlook, right? It gives them something to feel good about no matter what they do, whether it's, before you go out and start a project working, on someone's home or anything else that you can do. It's about a mindset. It's so much about shifting your mindset, which shifts your reality. That just had to come out. So I don't know, someone needed to hear that. Angel spirits and guides. Growth. Look at that. Look at that tree. Bending, flexible, resilient, tenacious. New beginnings every time a big branch comes out. Growth. I love it. Jupiter energy. I embrace the lessons of life. Every day is an opportunity to improve. Perfect for this group. Okay, so this is a no for right now, because you need to overcome this, right? But you have the opportunity to move into something amazing. You have the opportunity to heal from this using your strength and your intuition, and move into something that's waiting for you, that is going to provide you with growth in a variety of different ways. Okay, so if you wanted to know, there's your no, but you do have the opportunity with all the surrounding energy to easily shift that into something that's going to be really beautiful. All right, if something resonates, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in the free reading I give away at every new moon every month, please make sure that you click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and in the comment section write I enter. Every new moon I randomly choose a name of people who have indicated they're interested for the free reading. All right, as you go forward, I wish you peace and harmony. Namaste. Hello, group 5. This is your choice. One of my favorites, this double tourmalated citrine All right, we'll put this off to the side. If you didn't get a chance to listen to the intro, please do so. I talked a little bit about the symbolism of the sunflower and the sun, what it means going forward as we approach the new moon in Leo. I shuffled for this card. I asked Spirit to give me 6 different cards, so we'll take a look at what that is later in the reading. If you're new, welcome. Very happy to have you. If you've been here, I know many of you have watched several videos, but you haven't subscribed. Please consider joining our small community. I would greatly appreciate it. And to my subscribers, I love you, I adore you, I appreciate you. All right, general read. We'll take what flips out. If something resonates, like and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, please choose another pile. Let's see what we have to start. King of Wands, King of Fire, Father of Fire. Ace of Wands, this is One of Wind, Dawn, New Dawn. Of course, ones mean new beginnings, right? 5 of Fire, the struggle, lots of fire energy, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then you have the universe, number 21, Saturn energy, okay? So for my group 5, you're definitely ending a big cycle here. You're definitely transitioning out of something. I think that in the last, we had a year of eclipses. In the last year, we've had a lot of eclipses. They've been life-altering, energetically changing, shifting, even at the cellular and DNA level, big changes. And I think you have probably been affected more than a lot of other people. Some of you are starseeds and lightworkers, so you're feeling that as well. But you are getting this transitional energy to come through and get rid of the final phases of the things that have left you in that like old energy, right? That energy that was prior to 2022 coming in. 2022 is a number 6 year. The number 6 year was ushered in with a lot of light codes and a lot of energy to support you in lining you up, putting you on the path, setting you up to do things or be with or exist in a space of love. It can be romantic love, it can be, love of others, or it can just be this deep inner self-love that you've been lacking your whole life, okay? So that is coming to an end. And why do we know that? Because of these 2 cards right here. So you've got the Ace of Wands here. Also in this card, it's called the One of Wind. So this is the universe that's come in to say, if you've not been inspired, we're going to inspire you. If you haven't had much energy, we're going to re-energize you. If you need some focus and attention, we're going to help you. If you need some guidance while you maneuver through, we're going to help you, because you've gone full circle. You've come to the end. What I love about this card is, one, it's called the universe, but this is the card of you've transitioned through all the energies, all the cycles, all these different aspects of your life, all these different things, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between, right? It's the end of the major arcana. The Fool's journey starts at 0. It finishes here. You've gone through everything. And now is a time for a new beginning. Some of you may be going through a Saturn return. You might be like 25, 26, 27, 51, 52, 53. You can even have had your Saturn return 2 to 3 years prior to that typical time frame, and you have been stuck ever since then. Stuck in that energy, because Saturn, it causes a lot of chaos. It's the disciplinarian, it's the corrector, it's the tough, heavy hand that comes down and says, this has to change now, okay? And this struggle, whether it be internal or external, is where you're shifting into this new energy. And it's going to be something where you take the reins, where you embody that strong Sagittarian energy, following your passions. What do you get excited about? And if you don't know, the universe was going to help you. It's going to make it obvious to you. It's going to point that out to you. It's going to communicate to you in ways so that you see things and say, that's what inspires me. That's what gets me excited. That's what I want to explore. That sounds like me. That feels like me. Okay, so really positive. I didn't look at the bottom of the deck, but I want to for you. Yeah, the Moon, letting go of the fears, putting up some boundaries, opening up to the unknown, the unseen, being guided by your intuition and moving into something really positive. Yep, okay. Let's see what else we have. Angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for group 5? Protection. Strong protective magic for the family and the home. A 10, end of a cycle. That's what we talked about. We have the Ace of Wands here. That's a 1. 10 reduces to 1. So 11, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11. New beginnings, new shifts in energy, portals actually opening up for you to get information, downloads in dreams, through automatic writing, through meditation, through walks in nature, through music, okay? Through the written word, through art. You will be inspired. You'll see the way. This is you, not only a word from the universe saying that you will be protected, but a reminder that you protect yourself, okay? Now, you don't have to be guarded and shielded. You don't have to be kind of closed off, but just be cognizant that as you shift like this, your energy raises, right? Your vibration raises, your frequency raises. What does that mean? You see things differently. You're more open. Your heart's open, okay? You're more expanded. A lot of those old 3D energies that trigger people, that set people off, that set people back. You're not going to have that, right? You're going to kind of transmute that and transition through. Yeah, serendipity. This is meant for you. This shift, this time, this change, this is all part of your soul's plan. This is all part of your, blueprint. If those of you who know about the Akashic records, you know that we all have, records in the record hall, right? Almost like the book of life. And so now is this time of change for you. Now is this time of moving into the thing that inspires you the most. Turn knowledge into wisdom. I love it. So the things that we experience through the struggles, through the growth and expansion of time, through the things that we've gone after, experience, love, and lost, we learn from that. So then we take that learning and we turn it into wisdom that we build upon, wisdom that we grow upon. And look at the wolf. So we've got the wolves here. We've got the wolf here. And you've got the wolf spirit here. So for many of you, the wolf is very important, very significant spirit animal. You might just love the wolf or the dog. Some of you have deep connections with that kind of energy. So some of you have ancestors that honored the wolf, praised the wolf, lived with the wolf. So definite, indigenous peoples, Native Americans. So that may be relevant for some of you, but that just talks about the serendipity, right? When we look at the nature spirits, when we look at the animal spirits, when we look at the beautiful energy of the Native American tribes, everything is arranged by spirit, right? Everything is as it is supposed to be. There is no chance. It's serendipitous because it was written for you that way. The spirits have set it up like that for you. So you're on a soul journey that you were supposed to be on from the very beginning. And the other card that came out for you is giraffe. See the bigger picture. So many of you, you're being asked to see outside the box, the lens that you would normally look at. You're asked to see the bigger picture and evaluate life from a higher perspective, one that you don't look at the small little minutia, the things that, this happened and that person did that and that person. You kind of pull back and you say, look at all these moving parts, look at all these moving pieces. What was the overall outcome of that experience on me? What did its effect have on me? And just see it that way versus all the little nuances where you get lost and you go off on these trajectories and you don't get the knowledge, you don't get the wisdom because you don't get the message, okay? Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Right, this just flew on the floor. Eagle, freedom. Yeah, and moving in this new direction, following guidance from spirit. This has such a major spiritual guidance vibe to it. Is going to give you freedom, and maybe freedom from worry, freedom from lack, freedom of being alone, freedom from the old fears of the past, freedom from struggles, internal and external, so just freedom overall. So really beautiful, positive energy here. Dragonfly magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Yeah, definitely. Many of you have had many lives in indigenous cultures. Some of you are shaman here, chieftains, medicine men, definite warriors of indigenous tribes. There's so much nature spirit coming through here. And the imagery represents that as well. So that some of the knowledge and wisdom and being able to see from the big picture, that's going to be pulled upon from like past lives I'm getting for some of you. Okay. So, and the strong protection energy, you've got that within you. You know how to do that. You know inherently that that's necessary to protect you from the past energies and any other energy that isn't really for your highest and greatest good. So you'll want to practice some energy clearing. It's not like you have any terrible curse on you or anything like that. That's not what this is. But it's when you start to move and shift into energy like this, your light is brighter, more people, more things draw to you, and not always are they the best for you. Okay? We'll just leave it at that. All right, angel spirits and guides. Angel spirits and guides. What else do we have? The present moment. Beautiful card. I am mindful. I am a mindful person who truly lives in and experiences the present moment. I will not autopilot my way through tasks. Yeah, that's a great card because as we move into the unknown, as we move into new territory, as we move into things that are really meant for our soul, you know, we get really caught up in the what ifs and the fears and the unknowns, and we can be kind of thrown off our path somewhere where we end up kind of in that same routine or the same old ways of doing things. So when we stay in the present moment, we focus on the present moment and don't get caught up in the external and the way off in the future, and definitely not go off in the past. Our path is really clear and it doesn't seem so challenging, so difficult, so insurmountable. Okay. All right. So this is a really nice yes for you, group 5. I think you have a lot of new opportunities coming towards you that are going to shift your awareness, shift your existence. I really do. You've got some deep ancestral, pretty cool energy surrounding you. So I love that. All right. So if something resonates, please like and subscribe. If you're interested, I give away a free reading every month. They're 45 to 55 minutes long. You can enter that by just making sure you're subscribed, and in the comment section, write I enter. Every month at the new moon, I choose a name at random for the free reading. All right, as you go forward today, I wish you much peace and lots of harmony. Namaste. Hello, Pile 6. This is your choice. Honey calcite. Okay, we'll put that to the side along with this oracle. I shuffled for these. I did not choose those, so we'll pick those towards the end. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. It's a general read. I take what flips out, so if it doesn't, just choose another pile. To my subscribers, you know how much I love and appreciate you, and I love our back and forth conversations via comments, so thank you for that. And many of you I know have watched many videos but haven't subscribed, so I would really ask you to please join this community. Thank you so much. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have? Angel Spirits Guides. Pile 6. If you haven't seen the intro, you might want to go back because we talk about the significance of the sunflower and the sun during this transition to Leo season with the new moon and Leo coming up. 4 of Fire, Flame of Spirit. Love that. Great card. 4 Wands. That's Aries energy. Mercury coming in, communicating to the universe. This is what I want. Law of attraction. 8 of Fire, 8 of Wands. The wand energy has been coming in like crazy for these piles today. The Magician, Mercury energy again. Ace of Water, open channel. Wow. Pile 6. Holy cow. Last card out. 7 of Earth. So this is your Taurus energy. This is 7 of Pentacles. All right, look at this. So I see newness, amazing happiness, stability, blessings, great things coming your way. But there's a little catch in here, okay? So first of all, what do I love? I love the Magician here, right? This beautiful energy of Mercury coming in and saying, everything that you need, truly, it's within. It's always within. We always, as humans, look outside of ourselves for the answers, for the change, for the knowing, for the solution. But it always exists within. And sometimes that's the greatest hurdle that we have to overcome before we can open ourselves up to infinite blessings coming in. This is the Ace of Cups, right? You being an open channel. Now, for some of you, you are going to be an open channel. So you're going to be able to open up your gifts, and you're going to be able to either be clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairsentient. So for some of you, that is definitely literal. For others of you, it's you opening yourself up to the possibilities of creating something that's amazing with this Four of Wands, right? So this is beautiful energy, fire energy. It can be about just the things that make you really happy or feel content. So marriage proposals, growth in your business, growth in your career, getting a home, finding a home. If you're in the US, the market's crazy. So maybe it's finding an apartment that's affordable or finding a home that suits your family. This can be about something new or growing within the financial sector of your life. And this can just be about, the 1111. So being in spiritual alignment, resonance, and growth, so that you are now actually receiving and creating a reality that you never thought you could create before, because the energy is all coming in synchronistic, like a lightning bolt, right? Coming in to help you create the reality that you want. The only thing is that you've got to do the work, because this is Taurus energy, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Earth with Saturn. And this is where we sometimes say, is it worth it? Can I do it? Is it meant for me? I don't know. This never happens for me. I never get to be with this kind of person. I never get that kind of love. I never get that kind of opportunity financially. I never get the opportunity. I don't believe that I'll have the opportunity to go off and create my own reality, do my own thing, start my own business, step outside the box of anything that's been done. For some of you, there's a family business and you're just like, I don't even want to do that. I want to do something else. So there's work that needs to be done, and you're in the assessment phase for a lot of you. Like, do I believe this is for me? Some of you are doing, positive affirmations and writing and stuff like that, but it's somewhere in your subconscious, you just aren't convinced that it's for you. So that's one of the things that is part of the to-do homework for you, is to let that go. And look what flips out. Did you see? I think you saw it flip out. Self-confidence, number 6, strong self-belief and a sense of self-worth. Exactly. That's exactly what we were talking about just when we were finishing up on the 7 of Earth. Amazing. All right, now it's getting dark because another storm is coming through, so I apologize. All right, let's see. Yin, number 2, balance. Balance has to be restored. What's the balance that needs to be restored? If there's beliefs and old ways of looking at things that didn't get you anywhere in life and kept you kind of stuck or unhappy, or just feeling like, you just can't catch a break, or you can't get better, or you can't move on, or you can't find what you need. And this is, feminine energy. Yin is that feminine energy. Open yourself up. Step into that, this energy here, this open channel, this water energy, this divine feminine energy, this energy of peace and acceptance and allowing. Okay, look how big this vessel is, this cup, right? It's open to receive. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to embody. That's what you need to be open to, is the possibilities for you. So instead of the things that you say, I can't, it won't, and shift out of that. And for some of you, I'm hearing that you just need to make a commitment for the next 30 days. You're not going to use the words like can't, won't, don't, couldn't, wouldn't, shouldn't. Okay. So that's a shift. And if you do it for 21 days is a change in behavior, but 30 days is a complete shift, and you don't even see things that way anymore. So for some of you, you just need to start like speaking and just doing things slightly different, just to shift your energy into this allowing all this good to come, and to believing and to knowing and moving forward. Because when we do that, we take the steps and do the work that is necessary to get to this thing that we want so much, this Four of Wands that we want so much. All right. We can make choices based on fear that puts us in the wrong place, in the wrong space, or we can make choices based on faith that puts us in the right place, in the right space. And this flips out as I'm saying that. Number 7, B, sweet results await. So here we have 7-7, doing the work, believing, communicating to the universe, all positive, right? Law of attraction. I am the recipient of. I am excited about my new home. I am excited about my new job. I'm thrilled about this new opportunity with this new person. That kind of change in behavior, communication, self-confidence, balance. Bottom of the deck, another number 7. Magic works through you. Absolutely. Because when we shift our energy, right, that's when the magic happens. And then you have the magician here. So magic is very much a part of your reality, okay? You must believe in magic. It is real. It exists, right? Thoughts become things, the magical things that we think about. We can transform something that's like, think of the dragonfly. So the dragonfly is kind of like this little, not very attractive gray bug that lives under the water, and it emerges this beautiful big dragonfly, right? So you go through a metamorphosis when you have self-confidence, when you return and restore balance, and you believe in the possibilities, and then do the work. So 777, very important number for you, master number. Look that up. That's an important number for this group. Angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for group 6? Growth, number 44. So again, numbers are important for you. You are getting messages with numbers, and everything about this reading is about growth, right? 4 of Wands, growth. 8 of Wands, growth. Magician, growth. Acceptance, doing the work, right? Look at all these cards that show growth and expansion. If you're willing to step forward and receive that, right? That yin energy, receiving, allowing the divine feminine. Let me see if I can get that up. Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing, right? That's right here. Intuition with all this Ace of Water. Trust the divine, trust your intuition, trust your knowing, claircognizance. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Yeah, so it's again about shifting that perspective, right? Shifting the way we see things so that we are unique, we are loved, magic works through me. I have self-confidence, I am growing, I am stepping in all this magical energy, balanced, self-assured, connected to the divine. 44 master number, 777 master number of the universe coming in to give you this 4 of Wands. All right. Final card, group 6, angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have? Group 6, please. Angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for group 6? Clear thinking. My mind is clear and focused. I will not let my mind become cluttered with needless thoughts. Yeah, so it's imperative to keep your intention very specific on your clear thoughts about reaching your goals, reaching what it is that you're trying to achieve, reaching where it is you're trying to go, whether it be a place, a physical place, or within yourself, and have confidence that you are doing that and do not waver from that, okay? So very focused intention. So this is a really nice yes for you, group 6, a really nice yes. All right, if something resonated or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're interested in the free reading, every month I give away a 45 to 55 minute reading. You can ask whatever you want. There's names that are drawn randomly, and I choose a winner on the new moon of every month. So you need to be a subscriber, and in the comment section, put I enter. Then I'll know you're interested. I'll add your name and go through the process of randomly choosing one for the free reading. All right? As you go forward, I wish you peace and blessings. Namaste.